Hi you all, my name is Mary. This reading is for the second half of March 16th through the 31st reading for Capricorn. I hope everybody's doing great. This may or may not resonate with everybody. Just take what you can, okay? Let's see what we got. Ace of Wands. It's a nice card to start with. The Star card. Seven of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Eight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Eight of Cups, and the Hierophant. Give me just a minute, okay? Before we get started, you all, we will be taking some clarifying for a couple of these, so hang in there with me for just a minute, okay? Here's the thing. Overall, in general, there's a couple of iffy cards down here, but overall, in general, this is a really good reading. I mean, these are really nice cards, basically. I feel like that you guys are ready for something new and exciting. You're ready to turn the page on that cycle or on that last chapter, and you're ready to start out in a brand new chapter, and you're ready for something exciting, something that you're wanting to do, something that you have more control over, and it's really a great feeling that I have. Sometimes with this Ace of Wands in the middle, this can be something that's like a creative project or a hobby of some sort. But sometimes, you all, this is just something completely different. This can be something that you guys just decide to do in a spontaneous moment kind of situation. This can be something that you decide to do to give yourself some excitement and fun. And it's a really fun and passionate kind of feeling. It can also stand for a birth of a new situation or a birth of a new project, possibly. And then when I get this Eight of Wands, you guys know already that this is a messages coming in, or a quick message, or long distance communications, possibly. So some of you all may have some sort of action coming in, and that could bring in more excitement for you. Maybe that's where these are coming in. And then when I get the Hierophant, in some cases, he can stand for contracts, to be quite frank or honest. He can also stand for higher education. So I almost believe, on one hand, okay, let's look at it in one way, I almost believe for some of you guys, you may be getting some sort of offers or some sort of news or some sort of information that may be coming into you, wanting to give you contracts possibly, or wanting to give you an opportunity or options that may be coming in, and you guys may need to, let me think. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be signing something. Maybe that's where the contracts come in that I have in my mind. For some of you, I almost feel like that something is kind of going to be dropped in your lap a little bit, even if you didn't look for it, ask for it, or expect it. I almost feel like it's coming in regardless. You know how sometimes something just happens and you're at the right place at the right time. Sometimes this could be a job opportunity, and you work your butt off at your work, and then all of a sudden your boss comes up to you and says, hey, would you like this new position, or would you like to make more money and become a supervisor, or something to that extent. And you're like, absolutely, of course I would, I almost feel like for some of you all, just because you are you, And I mean that in different ways, whether it's at work or whether it's at home or whether it's at church or whatever it is. I almost feel like something's coming in specifically for you. And whether you're looking for it or not, it might find you. So I hope that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. But I feel like it's a great opportunity. I feel like it's a great option for a lot of you all. And then look at this, you guys. I have this Nine of Pentacles, I have this Ace of Wands, and I have this Six of Swords. Once again, I feel like that with this 9, I mean, these are beautiful. With this 9 right here, this is, to me, in my mind, you all, it's financial stability, financial gain, independent. You feel like I can do this by myself. I can be financially independent once again. So I feel like for some of you, this is you guys getting somewhere where, just like I was just saying, for instance, if somebody comes up to you and offers you a promotion or gives you a pay raise for something or asks you to be a supervisor or a manager of something or even a higher title than that, I feel like it's going to pay off. Now for some of you, I just want to say this. I just have a feeling that some of you guys may work from home, or you may have your own business, or you may be looking into doing something that you enjoy doing and possibly making money on the side. Sometimes this takes a minute, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's not like overnight. Sometimes it takes a year or so for you guys to get comfortable with it. Maybe you're doing it on the side, maybe it's a hobby and then it becomes something more. But I'm feeling like if you guys have been in this process for a second, for a little bit, I feel like that this is about to start paying off. So that is one story that I have in my head, because I almost feel like, you know, sometimes you do something like, you know, on the internet or something, and then you realize that it can actually pay money. So I feel like that with this 9, this financial rewards, this Ace of Pentacles, or excuse me, Ace of Wands could be something that you're enjoying doing, something that you're creative and you're passionate about and you're having fun with. And then you see this Six of Swords saying you're moving forward. And possibly some of you all may be physically moving somewhere or going somewhere, going on vacation, going to the water, going to the beach, going on a boat possibly. I just want to throw that in because, you know, when you see a card like this and you see all of those things, for some reason, sometimes, not always, I feel like that you guys could be doing these things. So this is a good time for a lot of people to go on vacation, especially if you live in a colder place and things like that. So some of you all may just be going to a warmer climate. So I just feel like, though, with that being said, I do feel like the majority of you guys, this is you all moving on and doing something fun and exciting that's paying off. And you guys are going to get really, really excited about it. Now, I do see 8 of Cups down here. And I feel like that there may be something that you need to walk away from. Sometimes this is literally and physically walking away, and sometimes it's just mentally walking away. Sometimes, you know, you guys may have something in your mind or something that's been bothering you, or a person, a situation, or aggravation that you just don't need. Possibly, maybe, I'm just going to throw this out there, it could have something to do with your work, your job, something to that extent. Maybe it's news coming in or opportunities coming in regarding your finances, and there may be something that you're just not keen on the idea, something that may not rub you the right way. And you may just say, you know what, I'm not going to put up with that nonsense anymore. So it may have something to do with your work or your job, but I almost feel like that it may be something completely different. Excuse me a second. Gotta take a sip of water. My throat gets really dry. I almost feel like it may be something completely different, like something that's going on bigger in the world, in your city, in your community, in your environment possibly. Something that has been giving you a lot of challenges lately, something that you continually feel like every time you turn around, you're being challenged. You're having to defend yourself, your home, your job, your family, your community, your religion, your work ethic, whatever it is. I just feel like sometimes it's okay when we feel challenged and when we have to stick up for what we believe is right. But sometimes when it continues on and on and on, it gets old really, really fast, right? Something about these two cards make me feel like they may go hand in hand. And I almost feel like that you guys may be walking away from something that has been challenging you, or something that you've been defending and you're sick and tired of it. And then with the Hierophant over here, I almost feel like that he can stand for a lot of things, but I almost feel like this is spiritual. He can stand for religion and spirituality. He can stand for higher education and contracts, sorry. And he can also stand for spirituality. I believe that there's a lot of things going on right now in this world, that a lot of us are praying more, turning to God more, and just believing in, trying to have faith and believing in spiritual things a lot more than we used to. That's my thoughts and my ideas. I just think that there's a lot of things going on. So I almost feel like that when you guys do turn to prayer, possibly, or meditation, or going within, listening to your own inner spirit, that you will gain a lot of knowledge and a lot of empowerment, I want to say. You feel more energized, you feel more in control, you feel more knowledgeable. And with that, I believe that's going to keep you standing strong and getting away from feeling like this nonsense. I'm going to take some cards in just a second. Let me go over one more thing. I have this page, this ace, and this 8. Possibly, just possibly, I'm not quite sure. You guys are an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this could be your energy, of course. This could also be a person, a younger energy, a child maybe, that you guys are dealing with at this time. But I almost feel like, too, that he could be a messenger. So you guys may have a messenger come in, giving you some sort of a new opportunity, that you guys may be saying, you know what, I need to walk away from something so I can take this new opportunity, so I can focus my energy and my thoughts and my abilities on something specific. So you can take this in different ways with a lot of these different cards. And don't forget this star card right here, you all. Wish card. And it's almost like it's the universe kind of saying, hey, Capricorn, pay attention to this. Here is a star that you guys need to pay attention to. We're going to point you in the right direction, but it's left up to you to actually go in that direction. And once you do, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. To me, this is a blessing. This is a wish coming true, of course, but in my mind, it's a blessing coming from the universe, handing you something. And if you're wise, you'll pay attention to it and you'll grab onto it and you'll run with it. Hold on one second, okay? Let's take a couple clarifying. We're going to take one starting with this 8 of Cups. Page of Cups, another page. This could have something to do with your children or children in general. You got 2 pages now. You've got the Ace of Wands in the middle. This can be birth, you all. Sometimes it can mean a birth of a baby, but sometimes it can mean a birth of a new situation. Possibly, I'm just going to throw this out there, it may hit a couple of people, you know, it may resonate. Some of you all may either be having babies or fostering or adopting or bringing 2 families into one, possibly. They can both be messengers. They can both be, the Cups is a water sign, so this can stand for your emotions. Pentacles is an earth sign, so it can stand for your groundedness and your down to earth. Let's take another one real quick. the World card. So you've got the Eight of Cups, the Page, and the World card. Maybe, let me just look at it this way for a second, okay? Maybe you guys are ready to move into this new cycle. You guys, I'm sure you've heard me say this a million times, but I gotta say it one more time, okay? With this World card, it's basically like you guys completing a huge cycle in your life. And in my mind, it's a huge life experience, basically. Once you complete that life experience and you're ready to move on into the next life experience cycle, you get the World card. And with this World card, it's almost like you're saying, okay, I finally finished, this project, this experience, whatever it is. I finally finished it and I'm ready to move on to the next one. So when the World card comes in, it's telling me that something is coming to an end so something else can begin, which is great. I almost feel like that for some of you, maybe you have to walk away from something, in your mind anyway, emotionally, walk away from something so you can move forward into this World card. Now I have that Page of Cups in between, so maybe it's about your emotions. There's going to be something emotionally you're walking away from so you can move on into this world, into this new cycle and finish the old cycle. But let me say this too. With this World card comes a blessing. And with this blessing, in my mind anyway, this is how I feel and this is how I see it. It's almost like you get a reward for getting through that huge life cycle. It's almost like the universe pats you on the back and says, congratulations, you did it, you finished it, I'm going to give you something in return. And with that, it's usually something something great that you can start out with in the next cycle. Now this is how I see it, and this is how I feel about it, and this is how I am thinking you guys are about ready to get something almost feeling magical. I don't know why I'm saying that word, it's what just popped in my head. But it almost feels magical to a certain extent. And then with this star, this Ace of Wands, and I'm going to take one for this in a second, these cards are kind of showing you here. It's like it's helping you make decisions, helping you make the right choices, helping you realize what's important at this time. And don't forget this Nine of Pentacles, right? A quick message or swift communications, possibly long distance communications. Maybe it's giving you news or opportunities of a financial gain so you can move forward into this new World card. Hold on. Let's take one for the Seven of Wands. I'm going to stop there. Karma. I get tickled a little bit with these cards because they say something a little different. This is the Judgment card, you all. But when it comes up karma, you guys have heard the saying, what comes around goes around, karma. So sometimes it's almost like, the people that, look at this, let me just show you this. The people that challenge you the most and you have to defend yourself with may be the ones that get their own karma. Maybe the ones that the karma might bite them in the butt now all of a sudden. But let me flip this around, okay? With this Judgment, this is the Judgment card, and usually it's about resurrection, it's about a fresh start, it's about rebirth and things like that. It's almost like sometimes when we feel down or when we feel like, okay, I just want something brand spanking new, you feel like you just want something, some kind of change. That's how I feel about with this Karma card or this Judgment. I feel like here it comes, you all. Here comes a new spark. Something that's going to get you excited again. And especially, for heaven's sakes, with this Ace of Wands, which could stand for a spark in general, because it's, passionate and fiery. Here, look, the star, your wishes, your hopes, your dreams coming true, the universe helping you, guide you. this Ace of Wands, which is an absolute beautiful new chapter in your life, and it can stand for all kinds of fun and excitement stuff. And then this fresh start. So look at it this way. Here's the World. Here's the Judgment, or the Karma card, which is a fresh start. And then here's the Hierophant. You know, sometimes we get a little bit farther. Let me rephrase. Sometimes we get a lot farther in life with prayer and with meditation and with having faith and believing. And sometimes some people want to go back to church or read the Bible and religion, and there's all kinds of things that the Hierophant can stand for. But I almost feel like that would help you more than anything at this time. And I think that might be what gets you into this new spin of this new world and this new fresh start in so many ways. This is an absolutely beautiful reading, I think. Hold on a second. We're going to take a couple for the side over here. You're ready. Are you ready for this new World card? Are you ready for this new fresh start with this new karma? The people that have been giving you, excuse me, hold on. Sorry about that. The people that have been giving you challenges are the ones that's going to be, hold on. What comes around goes around. People that are challenging you may be the ones that starts getting their own challenges. Sometimes, you know, when people do you wrong, then they get their own little karma. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Not really hoping or wishing for that, but sometimes when it's in reverse, it's like, huh, you don't like it very much, do you? How do you like that? Sorry. Take the lead, you're ready. I almost feel like this could be a lead. You know, that's funny because I said that at the very beginning, almost like you guys were going to be possibly giving some sort of a new opportunity. Whether you ask for it or not, it might fall in your lap kind of situation. Just want to make sure these are straight. So take the lead, you're ready, you all. I almost feel like this is a beautiful, not only transformation, because I do feel like it's a transformation kind of a reading, not only transformation, but a huge sigh of relief and a huge fresh start for a lot of you all. You're moving forward. Some of you guys are becoming a little bit more spiritual. Some of you all are realizing that something needs to be put behind you so you can move forward into this World card. So it's the whole spin cycle of the world. And then there's your dreams coming true. You're ready. Take the lead. You all, this is a beautiful reading. And if you guys are looking for this transformation or looking for something to come in, it may be coming in when you least expect it. So I am going to suggest, if you are looking for something specific, to go ahead and apply yourself for it. Put in your resume, your applications, whatever it may be. But if you're not, you might want to pay attention to your emails, your messages, whatever, however you get some information, because you may get an offer that you can't refuse. It may be from your work or something like that, or from your boss. Of course, you know, I just believe that there may be something coming in that you just aren't expecting, and it could be financially rewarding for a lot of you all. This is a great reading, Capricorn. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. This is your second half of March 16th through the 31st reading for Capricorn. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.